else when you're ready?
Yep.
Okay, so we've just been talking about metadata, which means data about data, and there's often been questions on the exam about what metadata is. In relation to video, metadata is a whole lot of information about the file. So if you do a right-click on your video file and go to Get Info or go to Properties, depending on Mac or Windows, you can find out a lot of things like the file type, whether it's MOV, whether it's MTS, or whether it's an AVI file, the file size, the file location, where it is stored on the hard drive, the date of when it was filmed, when it was last modified, the resolution of it, how actual file large it is. If it says 1920 by 1080, then you know it's a high definition, really high quality file. If it says 700 by 800, it's only a small standard definition file. What codec is required to actually play it? So H.264, for instance, could be the only codec that will work for MTS, which is high definition. So it'll actually say that if you do the metadata will say you need H.264 to be able to play this particular file. Colour profile we didn't talk about, but that's another bit of metadata, what sort of colour, or there's sort of standard colour profiles for different types of file formats. Duration, how long it goes for, the bit rate, which we'll talk about a bit more later on, type of camera that was actually used. Often you find out with still pictures that tell you the exact brand of camera that was used for this particular still image. And GPS coordinates of when it was, where it was, when it was actually taken is a new type of metadata that's been around only for